I could memorize it.
Sure, why don't you go out now and recite the Gettysburg Address?
Well, what do you know about it? You...
Singing in the Rain, a 1952 musical romantic comedy, showcases the transition from silent films to talkies in Hollywood during the late 1920s. Directed and choreographed by Gene Kelly and Stanley Donen, the film features remarkable performances by Kelly, Donald O'Connor, and Debbie Reynolds, along with Gene Hagen, Millard Mitchell, and Sid Caris. The choreography and dance sequences are exceptional, highlighting the talents of Kelly and O'Connor, making it a visual treat that stands out even today. Unlike many musicals of its time, this film was not adapted from a Broadway show. Instead, it was crafted with a new script that incorporated classic songs from earlier films. Over 3 decades later, it was transformed into a stage musical, premiering in London's West End in 1983 and later on Broadway. The film's unique blend of humor, romance, and dance has solidified its status as a beloved classic, captivating audiences across generations.
Kathy, look, Kathy, seeing you again now that
Despite having no prior dance experience, Debbie Reynolds embraced the challenge of performing and singing in the rain. Gene Kelly, known for his exceptional talent, took on the role of her dance instructor, much like he had done with Frank Sinatra in Anchors Aweigh. This mentorship was crucial for Reynolds, who was determined to succeed. She dedicated herself to rigorous rehearsals, practicing day and night to master the intricate dance routines. Her background as a gymnast provided her with a strong foundation, allowing her to adapt to the physical demands of dance. As the filming progressed, Reynolds grew more confident, ultimately performing alongside Kelly and Donald O'Connor with grace and skill. The hard work paid off, as she managed to deliver memorable dance sequences that contributed significantly to the film's charm and success. The collaboration between Reynolds and Kelly showcased not only her determination, but also the magic of mentorship in the world of dance. During the filming of Singin' in the Rain, Debbie Reynolds was just 19 years old. She faced many challenges while making this iconic movie, stating that the hardest experiences in her life were childbirth and the demanding work on this film. The rigorous dance routines and the pressure to perform at a high level were significant hurdles for her. Despite her youth, Reynolds showcased remarkable talent and determination, contributing to the film's enduring legacy. On the other hand, Donald O'Connor came from a vaudeville family, which meant that performing was in his blood. He had been on stage since infancy, gaining a wealth of experience that would serve him well in his career. By the time he worked on Singin' in the Rain, O'Connor had already accumulated 36 film credits, most of which were in musicals. His background in live performance allowed him to bring a unique energy and skill to his role, making the film a classic. The combination of Reynolds' youthful spirit and O'Connor's seasoned expertise created a dynamic partnership that captivated audiences. Their performances, along with the film's memorable music and choreography, have made Singin' in the Rain a beloved piece of cinematic history.
Hello, Mr. Simpson.
well, Mr. Simpson, we're really rolling.
Yeah, well, you can stop rolling at once.
Huh?
Don, Lena.
All right, everybody, say...
Gene Kelly's background is rich with experience and talent, shaping him into one of the most celebrated figures in musical cinema. By the time he worked on Singin' in the Rain, he had already starred in 18 films from 1942 to 1951. This extensive filmography provided him with a wealth of knowledge and skills that he brought to the production. Notably, Kelly was 13 years older than Donald O'Connor, who played Cosmo Brown. This age difference did not hinder their on-screen chemistry, as both actors shared a passion for dance and performance. The casting of Cosmo was initially a point of contention. The producer had a vision of casting Oscar Levant for the role, believing his comedic timing would fit well. However, Kelly and the screenwriters had a different idea. They insisted that the role required a dancer who could match the film's energetic choreography. This led to the decision to cast O'Connor, whose talent and charm perfectly complemented Kelly's dynamic presence. The collaboration between Kelly and O'Connor became a defining aspect of the film, showcasing their abilities and contributing to the movie's enduring legacy.
Can you say it?
I'll try.
In the classic 1952 movie Singin' in the Rain, the choreography played a crucial role in showcasing the talents of the performers, while also addressing practical concerns. One notable aspect was how Gene Kelly choreographed the routines to accommodate Sid Caris's height. He arranged the dances in a way that avoided both dancers standing upright together, which helped to create a more visually appealing performance. This careful planning allowed the audience to focus on the artistry of the dance rather than any height differences. The famous Good Morning sequence is a prime example of this thoughtful choreography. It involved a lot of intricate movements and required perfect timing. The final shot of this sequence was particularly challenging, taking about 40 takes to get it just right. The demanding nature of the shoot took a toll on Debbie Reynolds, whose feet were bruised and bleeding after a grueling 14-hour day of filming. This dedication to the craft and the lengths the performers went to ensure a flawless presentation highlight the hard work behind the scenes of this beloved musical. While working on the iconic film Singin' in the Rain, a memorable moment occurred during the production of the song Make 'Em Laugh. Gene Kelly, known for his high standards, asked Donald O'Connor to perform a wall somersault. Lieutenant. This demanding stunt took a toll on O'Connor, leading to exhaustion and even a hospital visit. Despite these challenges, O'Connor displayed remarkable resilience. He had to reshoot the entire scene due to a camera mistake, pushing through his fatigue and injuries to deliver a performance that would become legendary. O'Connor and Debbie Reynolds, who also starred in the film, found Kelly's approach to directing to be verbally belittling at times. However, they later recognized that his insistence on perfection taught them valuable lessons about their craft. The experience of working with Kelly, though tough, ultimately contributed to their growth as performers. The dedication and hard work put into Make 'Em Laugh exemplified the spirit of the film, showcasing the lengths to which the cast went to create a timeless classic.
And chives in cheery, charming chunks.
Wonderful. Do another one.
Oh, thank you.
Shooting the iconic sequence of Singin' in the Rain faced challenges that tested the crew's creativity and determination. Initially, the first attempt to film the famous scene was hindered by low water pressure caused by nearby homeowners' sprinklers. This unexpected issue made it impossible to achieve the desired effect of rain pouring down on Gene Kelly as he danced joyfully. The team quickly regrouped and reshot the scene the following day, ensuring that the water pressure was adequate to create the magical atmosphere needed for the performance. To enhance the visual appeal, technicians took extra steps by covering 2 outdoor blocks with tarps. This clever technique allowed them to simulate a nighttime effect, adding to the overall charm and beauty of the scene. The combination of the right water pressure and the nighttime setting contributed to one of the most memorable moments in film history, showcasing the dedication and ingenuity of the filmmakers. The result was a timeless classic that continues to delight audiences today.
You're gonna take the little heartaches to go with it. Now look at me. I got no glory. I got no fame.
Initially, the film faced a lukewarm reception, receiving only 2 minor Academy Award nominations. Despite its eventual rise to fame, it took time for Singin' in the Rain to be recognized as a classic in American cinema. The film's innovative approach to storytelling and musical numbers was not fully appreciated at the time of its release. One notable issue was the censorship surrounding the Broadway melody ballet sequence. A suggestive pose in this segment led to a cut, reflecting the conservative attitudes of the era towards suggestive content in films. Additionally, Cy Charissa's costume in the ballet was deemed too revealing, causing further delays in production. These censorship issues highlight the challenges filmmakers faced in balancing artistic expression with societal norms. Over the years, however, the film has gained immense popularity and is now celebrated for its charm, humor, and memorable performances, showcasing the evolution of audience tastes and the film industry's changing landscape. While working on the film Singin' in the Rain, costume designer Walter Plunkett played a significant role in shaping the visual style of the movie. One memorable moment occurred when he had to address a revealing costume worn by actress Sid Charisse. After making adjustments to the outfit, Plunkett humorously remarked about the changes he made. His comment not only lightened the mood on set, but also highlighted the collaborative spirit among the cast and crew. The laughter that followed his remark created a friendly atmosphere, allowing everyone to feel more relaxed during the demanding production schedule. This incident reflects the importance of humor in creative environments, especially in the film industry, where stress can often run high. Plunkett's ability to blend professionalism with a sense of fun contributed to the overall success of the film, making Singin' in the Rain a beloved classic that continues to be celebrated for its charm and artistry. The costumes, along with the music and dance, played a crucial role in bringing the story to life, showcasing the talents of everyone involved in the production.
More. Great. Cut.
Singin' in the Rain, released in 1952, stands as a monumental achievement in the history of cinema, often hailed alongside classics like Casablanca and Citizen Kane. Many critics and audiences alike regard it as the greatest film musical ever made, a sentiment echoed by the American Film Institute. The film's production values are nothing short of spectacular, showcasing the artistry of Hollywood at a time when the transition from silent films to talkies was revolutionizing the industry. Upon first viewing, some may find themselves overwhelmed by the film's unabashed sentimentality, which can initially come off as overly sweet. However, a second viewing often reveals the film's deeper charms and the magic that has captivated audiences for decades. The film is a delightful blend of humor, romance, and nostalgia, capturing the essence of two distinct eras: the late 1920s, when the story is set, and the early 1950s, when it was produced. This duality contributes to its timeless appeal, allowing it to resonate with viewers across generations. Visually, Singin' in the Rain is a feast for the eyes, brought to life in rich technicolor. The film features some of the most memorable song and dance numbers in cinematic history, with each performance appearing effortless on screen. The title number, along with Donald O'Connor's iconic "Make 'Em Laugh," are standout moments that showcase the film's exuberance and creativity. However, the film is not without its points of contention. The ballet sequence featuring Gene Kelly has sparked debate among viewers. While some argue it adds depth and balance to the film, others feel it disrupts the film's otherwise lighthearted flow. This sequence, inspired by the groundbreaking 1948 film The Red Shoes, highlights the evolution of dance in cinema and reflects Kelly's vision for integrating ballet into mainstream film. Initially, Singin' in the Rain faced stiff competition from another Gene Kelly musical, An American in Paris, which critics initially favored. However, the audience's enthusiastic reception of Singin' in the Rain quickly shifted critical perspectives, revealing its enduring quality and charm. The film's success can be attributed to a harmonious blend of chance and design, with the chemistry of a young Debbie Reynolds, the clever script by Adolph Green and Betty Comden, and the exceptional production elements all coming together to create a cinematic masterpiece. Thanks to modern restoration techniques and digital transfers, contemporary audiences can experience Singin' in the Rain as it was originally intended, with vibrant colors that stand in stark contrast to the faded versions often seen on television. For those encountering this film for the first time, it is a heartfelt invitation to embrace its timeless magic. Singin' in the Rain is not just a film, it is a celebration of the joy of cinema, making it a must-see for viewers of all ages.
All over the place.
As we wrap up our exploration of the iconic film Singin' in the Rain, a world of talent and stories awaits just beyond the credits. The film not only dazzled audiences with its unforgettable music and dance, but also introduced us to a remarkable cast whose journeys continued long after the final curtain fell. What became of the stars who brought this classic to life? From the legendary Gene Kelly, whose innovative choreography set new standards, to Debbie Reynolds, whose charm captivated hearts, each actor's path is filled with fascinating twists and turns. Their lives were marked by triumphs, challenges, and unexpected ventures that shaped their legacies. Join us as we delve deeper into the lives of these talented individuals, uncovering the unique stories that followed their time in the spotlight. Discover how their experiences in the film industry influenced their careers and personal lives, revealing the enduring impact of Singin' in the Rain.
Miss Lamont, I'm Don Lockwood, the stuntman. Gee, it was sure a thrill working with you, Mr.
Kathleen Freeman played the role of Phoebe Dinsmore in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. Her character, a vocal coach, is memorable for her sharp wit and commanding presence, contributing to the film's exploration of the transition from silent films to talkies. Freeman's performance showcased her talent for comedy and timing, making her a standout in a film filled with iconic performances. After Singin' in the Rain, Freeman continued her career in film and television, appearing in various productions, including The Twilight Zone and The Blues Brothers. However, her life was not without challenges. Freeman faced personal hardships, including struggles with her health and the pressures of Hollywood. She was known for her strong personality, which sometimes led to conflicts in her professional relationships. In her later years, Freeman remained active in the industry, but details about her final years are sparse. She passed away in 2001, leaving behind a legacy marked by resilience and talent.
To wear a beard for that one, of course.
Oh, you can laugh if you want to, but at least the stage is a dignified profession.
Bobby Watson played the role of diction coach in the 1952 film Singin' in the Rain, a character that was crucial in shaping the vocal performances of the lead actors. His expertise in diction highlighted the transition from silent films to talkies, emphasizing the importance of clear speech in the new era of cinema. Watson's character was pivotal in addressing the challenges faced by actors who struggled with their voices, showcasing the behind-the-scenes efforts to ensure that performances resonated with audiences. After Singin' in the Rain, Watson's career took various turns. He faced significant personal hardships, including a battle with alcoholism that affected his professional life. Scandals surrounding his relationships with co-stars and other industry figures added to his troubled reputation. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in theater and film, often taking on roles that reflected his own struggles. In his later years, Watson became reclusive, distancing himself from the Hollywood scene. The last known information about him suggests he lived in relative obscurity, with few details emerging about his final days. His legacy remains tied to his work in Singin' in the Rain, a film that continues to be celebrated, while his personal life remains shrouded in mystery.
Do that in Dueling Cavalier. They might have liked it.
Why don't you?
What?
Make a musical.
Jean Hagen's portrayal of Lena Lamont in the 1952 film Singin' in the Rain remains iconic, showcasing her talent as a comedic actress. Lena, a silent film star with a shrill voice, becomes a symbol of the struggles faced by actors during the transition to talkies. Hagen's performance was marked by a blend of humor and pathos, capturing Lena's desperation to maintain her stardom despite her limitations. This role earned Hagen an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress, highlighting her ability to bring depth to a seemingly one-dimensional character. After Singin' in the Rain, Hagen's career faced challenges. She struggled to find roles that matched her talent, leading to a decline in her visibility in Hollywood. Personal hardships also marked her life. She endured a tumultuous marriage to actor and director Tom Seidel, which ended in divorce. Hagen faced health issues, including a battle with cancer, which affected her later years. Despite these struggles, she continued to work in television and theater, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. The last known information about Hagen indicates she passed away in 1977, leaving behind a legacy that resonates with fans and filmmakers alike. David Sharp played a notable role as a fencer in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. His character, while not central to the plot, contributed to the film's vibrant dance sequences, showcasing his skills in a way that added depth to the overall production. Sharp was known for his athleticism and precision, which made him a sought-after performer in Hollywood during the 1950s. After Singin' in the Rain, Sharp's career continued in film and television, but he faced significant challenges. He struggled with the transition from the golden age of musicals to the changing landscape of cinema, which often left him overshadowed by younger talent. Sharp's personal life was marked by hardships, including financial difficulties and battles with addiction. He faced scandals that tarnished his reputation, leading to a decline in his career. Despite these challenges, he remained a figure of intrigue, often reflecting on his past with a sense of regret. The last known information about Sharp indicates that he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight, with little public record of his later years. His legacy remains tied to his contributions to film, but the shadows of his personal struggles linger, leaving a complex portrait of a man who once danced in the limelight.
She did. I arranged it.
What?
Well, they weren't gonna fight.
Sid Shears played a pivotal role in the 1952 film Singin' in the Rain, showcasing her extraordinary talent as a dancer. Her performance in the iconic Broadway melody sequence remains unforgettable, blending elegance with athleticism. Charissa's ability to convey emotion through dance captivated audiences and solidified her status as a leading figure in Hollywood musicals. After Singin' in the Rain, Charissa's career continued to flourish, appearing in films like Brigadoon and The Bandwagon. However, her life was not without challenges. Shears faced personal hardships, including a serious car accident in 1978 that left her with significant injuries, impacting her ability to dance. In her personal life, Shears entered a tumultuous marriage to actor Tony Martin, marked by public scrutiny and rumors of infidelity. Despite these struggles, she maintained a resilient spirit. In her later years, Cherise remained active in the entertainment industry, making appearances and sharing her experiences. She passed away in 2008, leaving behind a legacy of grace and talent. The last known information about her highlights her enduring influence on dance and film, a testament to her remarkable journey.
Goodbye.
Madge Blake portrayed Dora Bailey in the 1952 film Singin' in the Rain, a character that served as a bridge between the old and new Hollywood. Dora, a gossip columnist, played a crucial role in the film's narrative, highlighting the transition from silent films to talkies. Blake's performance was marked by a blend of humor and wisdom, capturing the essence of an era in flux. After Singin' in the Rain, Blake continued her career in television, appearing in popular shows like Batman, where she played Aunt Harriet. However, her life was not without challenges. Blake faced personal hardships, including the loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the competition was fierce, and the toll of aging in the industry was harsh. In her later years, Blake's health declined, and she battled cancer, which ultimately led to her passing in 1989. The last known information about her life reflects a woman who navigated the complexities of fame, personal loss, and the relentless passage of time.
Voice you heard and loved tonight. She's the real star of the picture. Kathy Self.
Pat Conway played the role of the projectionist in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. This character, though minor, contributed to the film's exploration of the transition from silent films to talkies, symbolizing the technological changes in the industry. Conway's portrayal added depth to the narrative, reflecting the anxieties and challenges faced by those in the film industry during this pivotal time. After Singin' in the Rain, Conway's career took various turns. He appeared in several television shows and films, but his career was marred by personal struggles. He faced significant hardships, including battles with addiction that affected his professional life. Scandals surrounding his personal relationships often overshadowed his work, leading to a decline in his public image. In his later years, Conway became reclusive, distancing himself from the Hollywood scene. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight, with little public engagement. His legacy remains tied to his role in Singin' in the Rain, a reminder of both his talent and the darker aspects of his life.
Now sing. Huh? I said sing. Good morning, good morning. Now, Don, keep your eyes riveted on my...
Lance Fuller played the role of the chorus boy in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. His character, while not central to the plot, contributed to the vibrant atmosphere of the musical numbers. Fuller's performance showcased his talent in dance and singing, blending seamlessly with the film's iconic scenes. After Singin' in the Rain, Fuller's career took a different path. He appeared in various television shows and films, but his roles became less prominent over time. Fuller faced significant personal challenges, including struggles with mental health and substance abuse. His life was marked by a series of tumultuous relationships and scandals that often overshadowed his professional achievements. He was known for his intense personality, which sometimes led to conflicts within the industry. In the later years of his life, Fuller became reclusive, and details about his whereabouts became scarce. The last known information suggests he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight, with little public engagement. His legacy remains tied to his role in Singin' in the Rain, a reminder of a fleeting moment in a complex life. Donald O'Connor portrayed Cosmo Brown in the 1952 film Singin' in the Rain, a role that showcased his exceptional talent in singing, dancing, and comedic timing. Cosmo, the loyal friend of the main character, provided comic relief and highlighted the transition from silent films to talkies. O'Connor's performance, particularly in the iconic Make 'Em Laugh number, remains a defining moment in film history, demonstrating his physicality and charm. After Singin' in the Rain, O'Connor's career continued with notable films like Frances and its sequels, but he faced challenges. His personal life was marked by struggles, including a battle with alcoholism that led to a decline in his career during the 1960s. He also dealt with the tragic loss of his first wife, whom he married in 1955, and the subsequent hardships of raising their children alone. In later years, O'Connor made a comeback, appearing in television shows and stage productions. He passed away in 2003, leaving behind a legacy of talent and resilience. His last known information indicates he was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a testament to his enduring impact on the entertainment industry.
was always an inspiration to me. Warm and helpful. A real lady.
Joy Lansing portrayed the role of Miss November in the Beautiful Girl segment of the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. Her character, a glamorous figure, added to the film's vibrant depiction of Hollywood's golden age. Lansing's performance showcased her beauty and charm, but her career was marked by more than just her on-screen presence. Born in 1930, she began her career as a model and transitioned into acting, appearing in various films and television shows throughout the 1950s. However, her life was not without turmoil. Lansing faced personal hardships, including struggles with her health and relationships. She was involved in a scandal when her marriage to actor and director John McGiver ended in a highly publicized divorce. This period of her life was filled with challenges, including battles with depression and the pressures of fame. Tragically, Lansing's life was cut short when she passed away in 1972 from cancer. The last known information about her indicates that she remains a figure of intrigue, remembered for her contributions to film and the complexities of her personal life.
Well, I can't get her out of my mind.
How could you? She's the first dame who hasn't fallen for your line since you were 4.
Mae Clarke played a significant role as a hairdresser in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. Her character, while not central to the plot, contributed to the film's vibrant depiction of the transition from silent films to talkies. Clarke's performance showcased her ability to blend into the bustling world of Hollywood, reflecting the era's glamour and chaos. Clarke's career began in the 1920s, and she gained fame for her role in Frankenstein in 1931. However, her life was marked by personal struggles. She faced a tumultuous marriage to actor James Whale, which ended in divorce. Clarke also endured a highly publicized scandal in the 1930s when she was involved in a violent incident with her then-boyfriend, leading to a serious injury that left her with lasting effects. Despite these challenges, she continued to work in film and television, though her roles diminished over time. In her later years, Clarke lived a quieter life, often reflecting on her past. The last known information about her indicates that she passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy of resilience amid the shadows of her turbulent life. Douglas Fowley played Roscoe Dexter in the 1952 film Singin' in the Rain, a character that embodies the struggles of a director caught in the transition from silent films to talkies. Fowley's portrayal of Dexter is marked by a blend of desperation and ambition, reflecting the industry's challenges during that era. His character's frantic attempts to adapt to new technology highlight the fears many faced in Hollywood at the time. Fowley had a long career in film and television, appearing in over 200 productions. He was known for his versatility, taking on roles in various genres, from westerns to comedies. However, his life was not without turmoil. Fowley faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress and singer, which ended in divorce. He also dealt with financial struggles, particularly during the decline of his acting career in the 1970s. In his later years, Fowley became reclusive, living away from the public eye. He passed away in 1998, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to film and the shadows of his personal battles. The last known information about him suggests he remained largely out of the spotlight, reflecting on a life filled with both triumphs and trials.
Feel like dancing down the street.
Shirley Jean Rickert played a notable role as a chorus girl in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. Her performance, while not the central focus of the film, contributed to the vibrant atmosphere of the musical numbers. After the film's release, Rickert's career took various turns. She appeared in several television shows and films during the 1950s and 1960s, but her career did not reach the heights many expected. Rickert faced personal hardships that overshadowed her professional life. She was involved in a scandal in the late 1950s when she was accused of being part of a high-profile theft ring, which led to her temporary withdrawal from the public eye. This incident tarnished her reputation and made it difficult for her to find work in Hollywood. In her later years, Rickert struggled with financial difficulties and health issues. She lived a reclusive life, away from the glitz of Hollywood. The last known information about her suggests she passed away in relative obscurity, with few details about her final years available. Her story remains a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the personal battles many face behind the scenes. Gene Kelly's portrayal of Don Lockwood in the 1952 film Singin' in the Rain remains iconic, showcasing his exceptional talent in dance, acting, and singing. Lockwood, a silent film star navigating the transition to talkies, reflects Kelly's own experiences in Hollywood. The role allowed him to blend charm with vulnerability, capturing the struggles of an artist facing change. Kelly's performance in the famous rain dance scene is celebrated for its joy and technical brilliance, yet it masks the darker realities of his life. After Singin' in the Rain, Kelly faced personal and professional challenges. His marriage to actress Betsy Blair ended in divorce, partly due to his intense work ethic and the pressures of fame. He also dealt with the harsh realities of Hollywood, including the decline of his film career in the late 1960s. Kelly's later years were marked by health issues, including a serious back injury that limited his ability to dance. Despite these hardships, he remained a beloved figure in entertainment, directing, and choreographing for television and stage. In his final years, Kelly lived a quieter life, reflecting on his legacy. He passed away in 1996, leaving behind a rich history of artistic achievement and personal struggle. His contributions to film and dance continue to inspire new generations. The last known information about him highlights his enduring influence, as his work remains celebrated in film history. Debbie Reynolds portrayed Kathy Selden in the 1952 film Singin' in the Rain, a role that showcased her talent as a singer and dancer. Kathy is a determined young woman who dreams of becoming a star in the film industry, embodying the struggles of many aspiring artists during the transition from silent films to talkies. Reynolds' performance was marked by her charm and energy, making her a memorable part of this classic film. After Singin' in the Rain, Reynolds faced numerous challenges in her personal life and career. She married Eddie Fisher, a union that ended in scandal when he left her for Elizabeth Taylor. This public betrayal deeply affected her, leading to a tumultuous period filled with heartbreak. Reynolds also struggled with financial difficulties, especially after her divorce, and faced the pressures of Hollywood's expectations. Despite these hardships, she continued to work in film and television, earning respect for her resilience. In her later years, Reynolds experienced health issues, but remained active in the entertainment industry until her passing in December 2016. Her legacy endures through her work and the stories of her life, marked by both triumph and tragedy.
He tells her of her charms. Would you?
William Shallert played the role of the messenger in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. His character, though minor, contributed to the film's exploration of the transition from silent films to talkies. Shallert's performance, marked by a blend of charm and subtlety, showcased his ability to enhance the narrative without overshadowing the main characters. Following Singin' in the Rain, Shallert's career flourished in television and film, appearing in notable series such as The Patty Duke Show and Star Trek. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced the pressures of typecasting and struggled with the changing landscape of Hollywood. Shallert also dealt with personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. In later years, he became an advocate for actors' rights, reflecting on the industry's darker side. The last known information about Shallert indicates he passed away in 2016, leaving behind a legacy marked by resilience and dedication to his craft.
If we bring a little joy into your humdrum life, it makes...
Bess Flowers played a notable role as an audience member in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. Her presence in the film, while minor, contributed to the vibrant atmosphere of the movie's iconic scenes. Flowers was known for her extensive career as a background actress, appearing in over 700 films from the 1920s to the 1980s. Despite her prolific work, she often remained in the shadows, embodying the essence of Hollywood's golden age. Beyond her film career, Flowers faced significant personal challenges. She endured the loss of her husband, which deeply affected her. The pressures of Hollywood life led to struggles with mental health, and she was known to have faced financial difficulties later in life. Scandals in the industry often overshadowed her achievements as she navigated a world rife with competition and jealousy. In her later years, Flowers became somewhat of a recluse, distancing herself from the public eye. The last known information about her indicates that she passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy marked by both her contributions to film and the personal battles she faced. Her story remains a poignant reminder of the complexities behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood.
Of a talking picture. Notice, it is a picture of...
Snub Pollard played the role of the old man getting umbrella in the iconic 1952 film Singin' in the Rain. This character, though brief, added a layer of humor and charm to the memorable rain sequence. Pollard's performance showcased his talent for physical comedy, a hallmark of his career. Born in 1899, Pollard was a silent film star who transitioned into talkies, becoming known for his comedic roles. His career spanned several decades, but it was marked by personal struggles. He faced financial difficulties during the Great Depression, which affected many in the entertainment industry. Pollard also dealt with the challenges of aging in a profession that often favored youth. In his later years, he experienced health issues, including a stroke that impacted his mobility. Despite these hardships, he remained active in the industry, appearing in various television shows and films until the late 1960s. Pollard's life was not without scandal. He was rumored to have had tumultuous relationships that often drew media attention. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 1962, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and resilience in the face of adversity. His contributions to film, particularly in comedy, continue to be remembered. Dawn Addams portrayed Teresa, a lady-in-waiting, in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. Her character, while not central to the plot, added a touch of elegance and sophistication to the film's glamorous setting. Addams' performance showcased her ability to embody the poise and grace expected of a lady in such a high society role. Following her work in this film, Addams faced a tumultuous career and personal life. She struggled with the pressures of Hollywood, which often led to her being typecast in similar roles. Addams' life was marked by personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John R. McGowan, which ended in divorce. She faced public scrutiny and scandal, particularly surrounding her relationships with prominent figures in the entertainment industry. In the late 1960s, she moved to Europe, seeking a quieter life away from the Hollywood spotlight. The last known information about Addams indicates she lived in relative obscurity until her passing in 1983. Her legacy remains tied to her roles in film, but the shadows of her personal struggles linger, painting a complex picture of a woman who navigated the highs and lows of fame.
That's all. She couldn't learn anything from the movies. She's an actress on the legitimate stage.
Here's one.
Rita Moreno played the role of Zelda Zanders in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. Zelda is a supporting character who embodies the struggles of a performer in the transition from silent films to talkies. Moreno's portrayal captures the anxiety and uncertainty faced by many actors during this pivotal time in Hollywood. Her performance, though brief, is memorable and showcases her talent amidst a star-studded cast. After Singin' in the Rain, Moreno's career continued to evolve. She faced significant challenges, including racial typecasting and limited roles for Latina actresses. Despite these obstacles, she persevered, earning an Academy Award for her role in West Side Story. However, her life was not without turmoil. Moreno experienced a tumultuous relationship with actor Marlon Brando, which was marked by passion and heartbreak. She also faced personal struggles, including a battle with depression and the pressures of fame. In recent years, Rita Moreno has remained active in the entertainment industry, receiving accolades for her contributions. She has spoken openly about her experiences, advocating for greater representation in Hollywood. As of now, she continues to inspire new generations, reminding us of her resilience and the complexities of her journey.
But give it plenty of hope, make 'em roar, make 'em scream.
Millard Mitchell portrayed R.F. Simpson in the 1952 classic Singin' in the Rain. His character, a studio head, navigates the turbulent transition from silent films to talkies, embodying the challenges of the film industry during that era. Mitchell's performance was marked by a blend of authority and vulnerability, capturing the essence of a man caught in a rapidly changing world. After Singin' in the Rain, Mitchell's career faced significant challenges. He struggled with health issues, including a battle with lung cancer, which ultimately led to his untimely death in 1953 at the age of 55. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. There were whispers of scandal surrounding his relationships, but details remained scarce, adding an air of mystery to his life. In his final years, Mitchell's health deteriorated, and he withdrew from the public eye. He passed away shortly after filming a few projects, leaving behind a legacy that is often overshadowed by his more famous co-stars. The last known information about him is limited, with few records detailing his final days. His life remains a poignant reminder of the struggles faced by many in the entertainment industry.
Lena, you're a beautiful woman. Audiences think you've got a voice to match. The studio's got to keep their stars from looking ridiculous at any cost.
Elaine Stewart played the role of Lady-in-Waiting in the 1952 classic film Singin' in the Rain. Her character, though minor, contributed to the film's glamorous atmosphere, showcasing the elegance of the era. Stewart's performance was marked by her poise and charm, which resonated with audiences. After the film, her career continued in television and film, but she faced challenges that overshadowed her early success. Stewart's life was marked by personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John McGiver, which ended in divorce. She faced public scrutiny and scandal, particularly during the 1960s when her relationships and lifestyle choices drew media attention. Despite these challenges, she remained a figure of intrigue in Hollywood. In her later years, Stewart stepped away from the spotlight, choosing to focus on her family and personal life. The last known information about her indicates that she lived a quiet life away from the public eye, with little documented about her activities in recent decades.
Oh, Donnie, you don't mean that. Come on, we'll be late for RF's party.
You better go.
Singin' in the Rain remains a timeless classic that captures the joy and challenges of Hollywood's transition from silent films to talkies. The film features unforgettable performances by Gene Kelly, Debbie Reynolds, and Donald O'Connor, who brought their characters to life with charm and talent. Gene Kelly's iconic dance sequences, especially the famous Rain Dance, showcase his dedication and hard work, as he often rehearsed for hours to perfect each move. The film also highlights the struggles of actors adapting to new technology, as seen through the character of Lena Lamont, whose voice does not match her glamorous image. This movie not only entertained audiences but also reflected the real-life challenges faced by many in the industry during that era. Did you watch Singin' in the Rain during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this beloved film? We invite you to share your stories in the comments below.